Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate you guys being here. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss an upload. Every time I post a video, beware of scammers and WhatsApp. I try to weed them out in the comments. Sometimes they slide through. When in doubt, send me an email, mommytradertube@gmail.com. I will not say you want a random giveaway, offer to buy stocks or crypto for you, give you stock alerts, trade alerts, whatever. I am not on Facebook or Twitter, despite what you may see. I try to get the spammers down, but again, the bigger social media accounts make it hard for people to get rid of scammers. So again, do your due diligence, but when in doubt, send me an email, mommytradertube@gmail.com. So today we're going to be talking about how much you need to live on dividends, and how much you need to retire. And this is a question that I'll get often. And again, it's about making sure you're being realistic with yourself, number one, and that you have a plan in place to actually achieve this. Okay, so this is a great article on one of my favorite research sites, World of Dividends. I talk about Simply Safe Dividends often. I've shared them often on this channel. No, I'm not sponsored by them, but I love their website as a great investing resource. So again, do your own research. We hear that talked about often. Not only do I show you how to research, check out my beginner investing playlist, but share some of the resources I use to research. Okay, and one of those things that I do is read articles about how to create your strategy, because it's so important. And I'll leave the direct link to this article on this website down below so that you guys can go and check it out. But again, when you want to live off of dividends, you're ideally creating enough passive income. So remember, passive income takes little to no effort for you to earn. So your 9 to 5, or if you have an Etsy shop, or if you are a content creator, that's active income, meaning you actually have to do something to generate income. Passive income is where you have to really do little to nothing at all. So like dividend income, interest that you may get on your accounts, that's considered passive income. Royalty, so let's say I make books and stuff, so I do the work once and I can continue make money on that. So again, passive income is like little to no effort, or like you do the work once, maybe twice, and you don't have to do anything again. You can continue to make income. So that's pretty much what passive income is. But again, your portfolio has to generate enough of it. And again, if you're trying to retire early, okay, so you need to make sure you are being a little bit more strategic. So if you're retiring early, well, if you're getting dividends in a Roth, well, does that count? Because Roth gains have to stay in. What about an IRA? That usually has to stay in. A 401k, an HSA, that usually has to stay in. So again, it's about making sure you're using maybe taxable accounts per chance. Again, not financial advice, but we're having a conversation here to build up that portfolio so you can generate, right here, passive income right there. So let's scroll down a little bit. One reason why I like this site is because they really have a great ranking system, and I'm going to show you this in a second, where they will really rank all of the dividend paying stocks, and really let you know, are they safe, right? Because it's no point in investing in something that is not safe when it comes to paying out its dividend or being a good company, maybe growing, all of that stuff. So we're going to talk about that today. You can also get into an ETF. So if you don't want to get into single stocks and have that risk of like, oh my goodness, what if the stock crashes? And we try to get our dividend income higher so that we can be realistic and it can actually pay like some of the bills that we will still have. So I love how this website will actually reference other articles like from the Wall Street Journal to let you know how dividends can help. Now, dividends is not for everybody. Yes, you will have to pay taxes. But again, my thinking is I'm going to have to pay taxes if I get up, get dressed, drive to a job. I still got to pay taxes on that, right? I have my own YouTube channel. I'm a content creator. I still got to pay taxes on that. So if I have to pay taxes on something that all I did was just press the buy button, I just held it, I'll take that. Okay, so I'm trying to look at things from a positive perspective. Excuse me, guys. A positive perspective, because that's what it's really about. And so I love how the Wall Street article that it referred to said that if you invest, if you have $1 million, right, and you want $40,000 in retirement income, and I love how it added in inflation, because again, people don't think about inflation when they're talking about retirement or investing. You're essentially going to get about 3.5% because your dividends are going to grow usually on average. I know some people will say, well, the return on average you'll get in the stock market is like 8, 9, sometimes 12%. I would say be very, very conservative, because like all last year the market was red. So you don't want to get your hopes up like too much, where you're thinking, oh, every year I'm going to get 10% return. Sometimes you're going to get a negative return when it comes to investing. So just keep that, in mind. But again, these are just some of the things that, you should really think about when it comes to, making sure you have enough money to live on your dividends. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to bring up another tab on Simply Safe Dividends site before I get to our spreadsheets. And they actually ranked all 68 of the dividend aristocrats. So remember, dividend aristocrats right here. They have been paying dividends for 25 straight years. So the last 25 years, these companies that I'm about to show you have been paying their dividends. So I love how this article points out, look at this. They have survived the 2000.com bubble, the 2008 basically financial crisis. It survived the 2020 pandemic. Again, there's always going to be ebbs and flows in the economy, because that just happens. We're going to have more recessions in the future. We're going to have more economic issues in the future. But long term, again, the rich getting richer, they are buying when we have these kind of issues, okay? Long term, long term, okay? And so I'm going to come down here and you're going to see some of the list, okay? So I'll really quickly go through all of the list of all of the companies. But again, you can see like Walgreens is on here, but right now it's considered unsafe. They're having a lot of issues. Realty Income right here, I'm gonna highlight it. Safe, okay? It tells you, it researches for you and say these companies are safe. Again, Realty Income has been around since the 1960s, and it has been publicly traded on the stock market since 94. So that's a long time. That's over since publicly traded, about 29 years, 28 years. My math may be a little off, but right there you can see like this right here is ranked very safe. Okay, so again, do your own research, of course. Check out this website. You can see all of these dividend aristocrats. You can see a lot of them are ranked very safe. Again, not considered sexy because it's not Tesla, it's not Microsoft, but Coca-Cola is a good company. Johnson & Johnson, Pepsi, these are all good companies that you don't really think about. Procter & Gamble, very safe. Aflac, we own that, very safe. McDonald's, it doesn't matter if there's an apocalypse going on with zombies coming down the street. Starbucks, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts will still have a line in their drive-thru. And I'm just being honest with you guys, okay? You can see again, Cardinal Health, safe. You have all, look at this, General Dynamics, very safe. Lowe's, very safe. I mean, my husband is always in Lowe's. So again, I'm just trying to show you guys that long term, if you're investing into good things, it'll always come back. Walmart is on here, very safe. You have Church & Dwight, very safe. They make household products. Again, solid companies that you don't really think about, but that's why I say check out the site so you can do more research. Okay, you can see Sherman-Williams. Are you painting in your house? A lot of people are doing updates in their own home. So I just wanted to point this out so that you can see that this is the current list of 2023, but you can do some more research here. What I want to do is actually show you our portfolio tab where we keep all of our dividend stocks so that you can see like some of the strategy. So again, right here, this is just where we are currently. This is where I kind of keep all of the taxable accounts only, because again, living off of dividends for early retirement, we want to focus on these particular accounts. Yes, we still maxed out the 401k, the Roths via the backdoor method, HSA, but again, that's long-term future. If we want to retire early, I'm 39, so let's say 44, 45. That's short-term future. So these accounts we're trying to build up. You can see the total value here, and like some of our goals for 2023, the goal remaining. Just again, we have like these just reminders up here where we want to be. You can see if we have a 7% return, we're hoping to get our portfolio in 2024 to about 240. So we're right now at 156, but if you do the total value with the contributions we make, it's about 175. That's the goal. So we're about $18,000 away from this goal. I am not putting pressure on ourselves to get to 175,000, but it's just metrics. I just like to track it, okay, because I like to see where we could be, okay? And so if you come down, just again, I have like a column for ticker, a column for the company, share size, a number of shares we have, the account. So some of these are in Interactive Brokers, M1 Finance, etc. average cost per share. This is also embedded to the stock market. So like, for example, if I click here, no, where is it? Click here. No, sorry. Right there, you can see it's kind of embedded into the stock market. So when the market is open, this spreadsheet will automatically update for me. But I can see total gain in dollars, total gain in percent, all of the different sectors, because being diversified, let me come down. Being diversified is so important. So right here, allocation of the stocks, just again, just to see how we're kind of balanced. Are we too much in one area? I don't mind SCHD being 15% because that's a fund. So funds are safer, and I want our portfolio to be mostly in funds anyway. With our sectors, so you can see the different sectors we're in. In terms of funds, we have about 29%. We have about 11% in real estate, 11% in technology sector, 11% in consumer staples, about 10% in financials. And so again, we're just tracking everything to make sure we are where we want to be when it comes to our projections and making sure we can actually live on this money. And then right here, you can see for 2023 year to date, we made about 6,300 bucks. You can see I have it right here, but I have one for 2024, 25, 26, just tracking every single month all of our dividend income. And what I'm going to do is give you some resources that you can use to actually track yours as well. And so I have created like physical books. So I'm here on my Amazon site. So I have hardcover. Hardcover do take a little longer because Amazon actually prints these books on my behalf. I don't print these books and then mail them to you. Amazon does all of that legwork for me. So hardcover takes a little longer, but paperback gets to you, quicker. Also have the digital versions on my website, mt1finance.com. And I have like, I think some spreadsheets on there too, if you want to track it via the spreadsheet way. But again, just investing and really keeping track of all of your dividends so that you can see, like, do I have enough money to realistically live on this? That's the whole point of all of this. And in this book right here, I have trackers for, like, my dividends could pay for my light bill. Can my dividends pay for food? Can my dividends pay for gas? It's a great motivator when you're on this journey. So again, if you want to, get your books or your digital versions or spreadsheets, check out my links below in my description box. They're always there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Beware of scammers. I'm only on YouTube, and I have one page on Instagram. The link to that is always in my description box below. When in doubt, send me an email to confirm. But again, don't lose your money, okay, on these scammers, but they're crazy, okay? Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.